best African songs of all time. African song high-pitched melody or vocal pattern with elements of traditional African rhythm and the Western pop music is very long, but this video will showcase only the best with a brief description of each song. So without further ado, let's take a look at the list of the top 10 best African songs of all time. 1. African Queen by Two-Face Idibia, a Nigerian. Two-Face Idibia is the king of African pop music. He has won countless awards for his work as one of the most successful hip-hop artists of all time. Two-Face's songs have become some of the most popular in Africa and around the world. African Queen is the beautiful song featuring his smooth vocals, celebrating the African woman and how they should be perceived. This song makes African women feel confident about themselves and makes them feel special. The music video is just as beautiful as the song, and it shows women dancing and singing this song and doing other things that show how beautiful they are. The song is a major hit across the continent, and it was released in 2004. Some people will say that the song talks about how men treat African women, but it shows how great African women are. They don't need men to feel confident or look down on other women. 3. Malaika by Fadhili Williams, Kenya. Malaika originally came out in 1963 by the late Fadhili Williams. Malaika is Swahili for angel. This song is one of the greatest songs to have ever been recorded by a Kenyan artist. The song is about a woman who is described as being beautiful in every way. No other words come to mind when you listen to this song other than amazing and perfect. This song tells us that beauty should be loved, admired, and celebrated daily. This is an ideal example of the greatness of African music from the Lullabies album. The song was widely popular in Kenya and all over Africa. It was also very popular in the US as well, especially in the African American communities, who fell in love with this song's groove melody. Malaika is a song that does not get mentioned enough when talking about some of the greatest songs ever made, but it should. This is a beautiful song and it leaves you with a feeling of hope, joy, and love that is unmatched. 4. Once a Slave by Project Monkz featuring Maulana, Ghanaian. Once a Slave, also referred to as Black Man's Inferiority Complex, is a song by Project Monkz, a reggae group from Ghana. The collaboration with Maulana was released in 2006 and has become one of the most popular songs in their discography ever since. The concept of this song starts with two well-known ingredients, a call to action and an anti-slavery message. The call to action is primarily heard on the opening screen, featuring a call to arms that calls upon the black man to shake off the chains that have chained him up since his creation. The message behind the song tries to convince the black man to accept his place as a slave in society and stop using his inferiority as an excuse to not live up to his full potential. This message is what fuels the track, making it a must-have for any aspiring black man who wants to transit into free thinking and fully be able to dream big. Once a Slave is a song that sets the tone for an empowering message that is meant to inspire the black man to be proud of his culture and ditch the black man's inferiority complex vis-a-vis the white race. It is a song that shows how the black man should see himself as God's greatest creation and can rock anything he wants to rock. The song also tries to get the point across that slavery is simply a myth that white people have promoted. 5. Mezes Alu by Asta Aweke, Ethiopian. When it comes to African music, a group deserves special mention. The Ethiopian. They are responsible for some of the greatest music ever recorded in Africa, such as Asta Aweke's Mezes Alu. One of the most talented female Ethiopian singers, Asta Aweke, has made a name for herself after releasing one song with an incredible voice, leading her to become one of the most popular artists on the continent. Aweke may not have the notoriety of American musical icon Beyonce or international sensation Madonna. Nevertheless, in her native country, she is a musical legend. She has been nominated for many honors and awards throughout her career and enjoys huge mainstream popularity. This song, Mezes Alu, is one of the several that she has written. All of her songs are considered to be romantic, uplifting, and inspirational. She uses a melodious voice and rich melodies that have become a trademark in the Ethiopian music industry because they are both timeless and catchy. This song is safe for use as relationship advice, even though it is from the perspective of a female looking at her life from her lover's point of view. The general message of this song is that if you truly love someone, you should enjoy being with them, even if it means sacrificing in some way. However, it should be noted that there is a particular context to this song that is not clear to non-Ethiopians or people who are not familiar with the culture and societal norms that are generally accepted. Mes is Ethiopian for Jews. Alu means you. In Amharic, the main language of Ethiopia, the message in this song is quite simple and it has attracted a significant amount of popularity due to the perspective on life and the positivity spread throughout its lyrics. Listeners can find inspiration from her lyrics and some have even used them as relationship advice. 6. Zamina Mina, Zangalewa by Golden Sounds, Cameroonian. Originally released in 1986, Zamina Mina was a hit song done by a popular Cameroonian dance group called Golden Sound. The song has since been remixed by numerous international artists, including the American Spanish singer Shakira, which she performed during the opening of the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa. Zamina Mina was originally sung by Cameroonian's Golden Sound, a Makossa dance group popular for its energetic and lively performances. Shortly after the song's release, it became a hit track and was widely regarded as the African national anthem and spread across Latin America and the African continent. The song's music video has been voted one of the top 10 videos in Africa, and this single remains one of the Cameroonian most popular songs. The song is one of the first ever Cameroonian songs to be recognized outside of Cameroon, and a hit song among the diaspora communities of Cameroonians living abroad. The song is an Afro track, and as a result, it has African instrumentation that uses drums, bells, whistles, and other African instruments. The vocals in the songs are also sung in African language, which makes this song very distinguishable among the many other Afro tracks that have been recorded. Zamina Mina centers around an infectious dance beat and a rousing chorus that celebrates heroism, human triumph, and the struggle against oppression. The song provides a unique look at the traditional African sub-Saharan worldview of humanity's place in its environment. 7. Premier Gaou by Magic System, Ivorian. What sets Premier Gaou apart from the other songs that came out in the same year even before is its funky rhythm. The beat of the song is downright contagious. It makes you want to start dancing and waving your heads in the air no matter where you are. The chorus of Premier Gaou means first dance in English, and it's very easy to see why this was chosen for the title for such an infectiously danceable song. Premier Gaou is a song that Ivorian music artist Magic System has recently released. The song was originally released in 2002 and has since become a hit song in Africa as well as on the worldwide music market. The song is one of the best hits Ivorian artists have ever released. The song is danceable and stirring. It tells about the characteristics of a woman who is truly loved and admired by her man. The song tells about how a man sees his girlfriend and how much she means to him. It describes her as being a premier Gaou, which means that she is the finest dancer in town. A man could not ask for anything more when an African woman dances like his girlfriend in this song. The song is a great one and it has been a hit since it was released. The song starts with a funky rhythm, which then builds and develops into the melody that will make you want to start dancing. The song has been sold in Africa, France, and the US, including other countries around the world. The lyrics are simple, yet very catchy, and you will find yourself wanting to sing along with the song. As the song progresses, it will have you repeating it over and over again. It is one of those songs you can listen to many times and still keep listening along. The catchy chorus makes this song pure gold. Premier Gaou is not your typical love song or ballad, but what makes it more interesting is that it tells a story about how a man truly cares for his woman. 8. Wombo Lombo by Angelique Kidjo, Benin. Wombo Lombo is one of the few African songs representing the true nature and style of African music and culture. This song was released in 1996 by Angelique Kidjo. It is a song that is created to introduce such Africa as we do not normally see it. It was a song about the African spirit, the heart and the soul of the people. The matter-of-fact style of the song immediately captured the attention of music lovers all over the world. Wombolombo is a folk song that describes the feeling of energy and power that flows through Africa. It tells of the sense of pride in being African and the strength to carry on despite adversity. The song speaks to us from the heart of Africa with its rich rhythm and traditional African melodies. The lyrics are easy to understand, with each verse blending into another, creating an atmosphere that allows for variation in feels between verses. The song has a steady rhythm with a lot of power behind the words sung. The words are sung in French and English, creating an international feel to the song that allows for wider appeal. The song is about a woman who is talking to her people and the glory they have brought to the African continent. It's about a yearning for celebration and enjoying life to its fullest to honor those who have gone before. The song begins with a drummer and a chorus singing Wombolombo. Repeated several times as the lead singer sings, the song is about African strength, about being able to rise above any trouble that life can throw at you. The singer repeats themselves a couple of times, then fade off as the lead singer comes back in and sings her verses ending with O Africa. 9. Omkwomboti by Yvonne Shaka Shaka. Yvonne Shaka Shaka is a songwriter and musician from South Africa. She has recorded many hit songs and released albums during her career. One of her famous songs is Okombothi, African Beer. It was released in 2007 on the album Yvonne Shaka Shaka, one of the first African albums to be released in South Africa after apartheid ended. This song was written by Yvonne herself and she also played every instrument on it. Omkomboti is a Zulu word that means to shake or to stir. This song is a classic Zulu song, which is why it has a very distinct sound to it. It is a song about the effect of drinking African beer, or rather how it makes one feel. It is said to be one of South Africa's societal favorite songs, and according to Zulu, it was originally a song created by the Zulu church. This song was played in the United States when South Africa was celebrating 20th year of democracy in 2007. It was a very popular song that many South Africans said they would miss after apartheid. It is considered a national classic and Yvonne Shaka Shaka is one of South Africa's most beloved artists. She has often been called South Africa's Queen of Jazz because she has recorded so many songs that are so popular and are considered classic in their own right. The song is a catchy tune with a danceable vibe and experiments with a lot of different style and sound. The banjo, guitar, and harmonica used in the song create a unique southern sound that is unlike anything else on this list. The beat is steady and repetitive until the chorus, where percussion starts playing in the background and gives the song some much needed variety. If you have another song in mind, please let us know on the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification icon. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, yeah, you are my African queen. Ooh.
Listen up, brothers and sisters. The black man has not always been a slave. The black man and the woman have not always been a slave. First, our great...
For more news about what is happening across Africa, subscribe, hit the notification icon. Thanks for watching New Africa.